What's up, everybody? Today we're going to look at something a little bit different. Get out of the world of Facebook Marketplace and into the world of import tuner car salesman guy people. So these are cars that are for sale. Well, at least one car we're going to look at today is a 300zx twin turbo right-hand drive 2+2, which that is the common variant of twin turbos over in Japan. We're going to look at that from a importer that specializes in importing these JDM Legends, marks up the price, sells it to you. It kind of starts to dictate what the market value is for these cars. All right, so the one we're looking at right here, it's a 95 Nissan Fairlady Z. Of course, that's what they're calling there. It's $24,900, so $25,000. All right, well, here is what our Z32 looks like. So this has an aftermarket hood, aftermarket front bumper, aftermarket nose panel, which I didn't even notice right off the way. And you know I don't even like those vintage nose panels. Aftermarket side skirt. So this got a complete body kit on it, and it's not too in your face. It's just nice and tastefully done, and that is the name of the game and what's going to keep your car's value. So that's the front of it. That's the aftermarket bumper that we go with. It's actually pretty slick. Probably one of my favorite aftermarket bumpers. If I had to choose one, that would be on the top. Nose panel, still don't like it, but it's vented, and the vented hood is actually okay. Not too bad. You guys tell me in the comments below, what do you think of these vented hood, nose panel, and front bumper? Do you like it? Is it too much, or is it not enough for your taste? I think we're good. I wouldn't want any more. I'd actually get rid of that nose panel. That's the side view. I actually really like the style wing that's on this car. What really first got me back looking at Z32s was one that was for sale by these guys. It was a red one. It was twin turbo. You want to know how much it was? This was in 2019, maybe early 2020. It was $16,000. Now look, they're $24,000. A little insane. These prices have gone a little insane, but this is our rear. So it's got the factory spoiler and then our aftermarket Kamari style, or whatever they call that spoiler. Looks like a shopping cart, super style, total 90s. You know what? I dig it. Kind of goes with the car. Exhaust, which is cool. It's funny, JDM taillights, and I guess the JDM taillights were like on the 99 or whatever, but there's a JDM car. Doesn't even have JDM taillights. Very nice. Bam. There you go. Side profile looking good. So this is clean. I would say this is tastefully modified. Nothing too bad, and if anything needed to get changed, you didn't destroy the car during the modification, so it could all be reverted back to OEM. But you know what, I think it's good as is. Look at those Volk racing wheels, total 90s, totally awesome car. There's the interior. You've got your Japanese style long, I don't even know, like fuzzy floor mats. Your Recaro seats have a little bit of bolster wear. Not uncommon for older seats like that. It is unfortunate, but that's just what happens with the passage of time. All these parts wear out. A lot of aftermarket gauges. Not a fan. Totally early 2000s style when they had all this aftermarket stuff. Now we've just went to, of course, you know, we can have one unit that takes care of everything and we don't have to have 5 different controllers. So this car could be cleaned up a little bit in that sense, but it's a perfect relic for what time period it's out of. So this is what you can expect to buy for $24,000, $25,000 plus title, licensing, dealer dock fees, all that good stuff, sales tax. You know, you're gonna be looking closer to 30 grand for something like this once it's all said and done. And let's pray to God you got a low APR. There is our vented front nose panel. I'm not a fan of the vented part. I am a fan of the JDM style emblem that comes on this. I would definitely want it just smooth, but there you go. You guys tell me in the comments below. I know a lot of blue under there. A lot of blue. Not interested in the blue, but if those parts are rare, I would totally just sell them off and get something else. Change all this blue silicone, change all those Greddy couplers to black ones, and call it a day. Total Greddy. My 240 has a Greddy front mount intercooler, and it had all those same blue silicone hoses. I totally changed those all to black when I kind of rebuilt the car a couple years ago, updated the styling, and that blue gotta go. It gotta go. All right, that Tokyo Auto. I mean, I'm sure these parts are rare, that cooling panel and that strut tower brace, but they are also ugly. So it's time to go with that, or whatever. You could flex on somebody with your ugly colored rare parts. That's on you. Yeah, it looks clean, unmolested. I can see that we've got the 120K, or at least timing belt service sticker right there on the timing cover. So at one point it did mileage to have that service done. Of course, those stickers are all in Japanese, so good luck deciphering it. There's your Tokyo Auto. It looks like that's 92 of 100. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Number 92 of 100. So, I mean, obviously there's only 100 of those made. You got one. It's kind of cool. Bam, there it is, dude. That thing looks amazing. This car looks great. So, I mean, $24,000. Look at the pictures. So, you remember the cars we looked at for $27,000 and $28,000. Pictures look like garbage. This is what you should expect when paying a bunch of money, is that at least they took the time to take the pictures. There's the interior. Looks good. There's your Recaro seats. Those seats are time period correct for this car. They're nice seats. Unfortunately, the driver's side one is a little wore out. All right, well, that's what you can expect for $25,000 from one of these big name auto import auto dealers that specialize in this stuff. I have no dealings with this company. I've never bought anything. I just know that they have interesting cars from time to time. So I happened to see this one. I figured we'd talk about it, shake it up a little bit different than what we've usually been looking at Facebook Marketplace. This kind of gives us a baseline of like what good pictures actually look like and listings that actually have stuff described versus what we make fun of on Facebook Marketplace, that sellers that really don't give a and just want your money. These guys want your money too, but at least they're taking the time to lure you in. That being said, make sure that if you do go to one of these places, you don't get hammered with a large APR, annual percentage rate, because that is one of the deals on how they make money. If you want to know how about all that APR works, hit me down in the comments below. Maybe we can do a video on that. Google search it. There's a ton of calculators that talk about APR before you go and jump the gun and be like, hey, $24,000. I got 29% APR. Well, you just paid 60 grand for this car. So that's how it works. That's how they're getting you. Getting us fanboys. And we're not financially educated, making these cars cost way too much money than what they're actually worth. And obviously the price is getting driven up and driven up and driven up, because when I was looking at one of these in 2020, it was $16,000, maybe $17,000. Now this car is, now they're selling the same style cars for $24,000. And this one probably has higher miles. Let me see if I can pull up that other car real quick. Here is the Fairlady Z, a 92 Nissan Fairlady Z. If you notice, I'm not trying to pick on these guys. I'm just telling you what's going on. This is happening everywhere across the marketplace. So this is all their sold inventory. They are nice enough to leave it up there because you can see what fine specimens they had for sale. But I mean, you can see right here. So this was around the early part or mid part of 2020, probably about May of 2020 is when I was looking at this car. This was $12,000. This car was $16,900. So this was $17,000. As you can see, they take down all of their prices once the cars are sold. So you can't see how fast everyone is raising the prices on these cars. So 2 years ago, this car was selling for $17,000. Now they're selling it for $25,000. That's a red flag that these might be overinflated. So this is it. About the same mileage. Had that same style wing I was talking about. And that's the engine bay. But, you know, perfect stock engine bay. But this is what I was talking about. This was the car. This is what got me like, hey, maybe I want to buy a 300zx again. It was $17,000. Now they're $25,000. Just be careful out there. Who knows what, if you really want it, go buy it. But if you have FOMO, you might just, you might stop and think about it for a second as these keep going up. And, you know, we'll see what's going on Facebook Marketplace as well. That's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think. Do you like the red one better or the black one better? Let's get a good picture. You like that guy? Or you like that guy? Man, I like the red one for sure. I'll definitely, that red one is, that got me. Dude, I love that car. Beautiful. Look at it. Totally stock. Nice little side skirts. Stock hood, stock nose panel, stock bumper, nice little lip. It's perfect. Nice cool wing in the back. This one's cool too, a little bit more aggressive. I like both of them. This one's $25,000. I like the other one for $17,000. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your experiences. Have you guys bought a car from them?